I want to welcome y'all to another edition of Voices in the Struggle. I'm Brother Reggie.
Big Ant.
We here in the building. I don't even like saying that. Hey.
They ain't flow right
yeah,
now.
I know, right? We in the building, son.
We're in the building, baby.
Really, we know that. Don't say, everybody know you in the building. Being so loud, fool. Hey. Yeah, so we got another show for y'all today. Today we're going to talk about Colin Kaepernick and the little issues, the drama they got going on with him. It ain't any drama. Then we're going to talk about to vote or not to vote. That's what we want to know. Are y'all voting or y'all ain't voting?
Yeah, you know, we're gonna disagree on that one because I believe everybody should vote.
I got y'all understand.
Yeah, everybody should vote. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm voting yet. I don't know.
Before we get into that, let's talk about the Kaepernick thing, though.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start on that.
So this cat, he's protesting because of the. Let me read what he said, and I quote: I'll continue to stand with people who are being oppressed. To me, this is something that has to change. And when there's significant change, and I feel like that the flag represents what it's supposed to represent, and the country is representing people the way it's supposed to, I'll stand. There are bodies in the street, and people are getting paid leave and getting away with murder. He also said this country stands for liberty, freedom, justice for all. And it's not happening for all right now.
Not happening. Never have. Never will. Well, I ain't gonna say never will, but it never has. So what's your stance on it? What do you think?
Well, hey, if you're just joining the show, please call in at 641-715-0700, access code 372067. Once again, that number is 614-715-0700, access code 372067. So first, you know, he got a lot of flack for sitting down for the national anthem. And you know, the first thing they threw out there was he's what? Unpatriotic. He's unpatriotic.
That's what they say about all of us.
When we fight for the very freedom so people could do that. So people can do. That's why there's so many religions. That's why there's so many this, so many that, because we are a great nation, a great melting pot of a nation called America. But you know what? He's got a lot of support too.
A whole lot of support.
He's got a lot of support from some unsuspecting supporters.
And rightfully so.
The veteran community is really supporting this guy.
Yeah, they are, and even you would think they wouldn't, but you know, those are people too. And most of them probably only stand up for the flag and all that because they have to. They're supposed to. It's part of their job, you know. So it ain't like everybody's not all patriotic as they call it. You know, folks know what's happening in this world, in this country.
Yeah, you know, too many people get caught up in the symbolic meaning of the history instead of the actual meaning of what he's trying to do. You know,
Go ahead.
They're so busy dealing with the problem that Kaepernick is sitting down instead of. I'm sorry, they're so busy dealing with the protest instead of dealing with the problem.
Right.
You know.
Right. And speaking toward the issue, you know, why is he protesting? You know, what is he talking about? Yeah, you know, just looking deeper into it. Say, okay, is he right or is he wrong? You know, are people being oppressed? Are people not getting
murdered in the street?
Right. Is that not happening? So if that's happening, you can't be mad at him.
You can't be mad.
Stance, you know, and folks just need to leave him alone. Support him if you're gonna support him. If not, just leave it alone. Cause hey, all y'all ain't patriots that claim y'all patriots.
You know, then you want to say because he's got a little money or he was raised this and raised that way. It doesn't matter how he was raised.
Right.
What matters is he's using his position, his platform
Mm-hmm.
to shed light on a much needed subject.
Oh yeah.
That's what he's doing.
And think about it like this. So when he sat down and all this came out, then that's when the real words to the national anthem came out. What the cat actually wrote in there, the third verse that they took out.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't tell nobody about that.
Yeah.
So like you said, shedding light on some stuff we didn't even know about. So I never knew about that third verse and what it was saying, and it was real crazy. But we should expect that the time it was written.
Mm-hmm.
So we should know.
Yeah, I mean it was written when we were still slaves.
Yeah,
we were
slaves.
We were we were in chains.
Yeah.
It was written.
And the song wasn't meant for us anyway. It's not meant for us.
Yeah.
Even though it's the other day and they took out those words, the song was not meant for us anyway. They don't. Folks who founded this country don't want us to have it anyway. So folks, especially black folks, y'all shouldn't be mad about him sitting down at all.
I mean, nobody. This is an American issue. This is a humanitarian issue. Little black boys, black kids, white girls, white kids getting shot down in the street by the police or anybody else is a humanitarian issue.
Yeah.
And if you don't look at that like it's your child and want to do something about it, then you're part of the problem.
Exactly. Right.
And
a lot of folks aren't coming to the aid or coming to help us out. So or even our folks, we're not going to help each other out.
One veteran said, this was all on Twitter, I served 25 years in the Air Force to protect everyone's First Amendment rights.
Mm-hmm.
I support you.
Right.
Another one said, I was a black man before my service, and I will still be a black man when I'm done.
That's it. he was enough of that GI Bill, man. Hey. That check.
Because we demand that our country protect all of its citizens equally. That is what I defended. So he's getting support from all kind of American and especially veterans.
Yeah.
So all of his attackers, they're not saying anything anymore. Why? Mm-hmm. Because veterans are supporting them.
Yeah, exactly.
Half of them claim they damn patriotic. Ain't been nowhere but in their backyard and hunting a damn deer with their damn shotgun.
Yeah, they patriotic, all right.
You want to be patriotic, join the military.
Yeah. Trying to
serve your country.
Oh, they don't want to do that. They want to stand on our chest.
Yeah.
Hey, they want to protect it. They want to make America great again.
I mean, it's easy to carry a damn shotgun around in Walmart.
Right.
It's easy to do.
Exactly. And that's it. And like so many people have been saying, he's not the first one to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back farther than that. Muhammad Ali. The brothers who was in the Olympics, who protested. Jackie Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it goes back farther than that. He's just the latest one.
Right.
To stand.
See, but that's the double standard of the media.
Mm.
Like when Gabby Douglas did it. Yeah. She didn't put her hand over her heart.
Right.
Damn, Donald Trump didn't do it either.
Exactly.
Exactly. What was said about that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And I feel, you might not like the way he's protesting it, but leave him alone. Hey, find out why he's protesting and gather your facts and make a wise decision.
I mean, we got to get things right. I'm American. I love America.
Yeah.
But we got to get stuff right.
Yeah.
That don't mean I can't speak against the injustices.
Right.
I've been with my wife for 19 years.
Woo, say that again.
19 years. I don't agree with her. That's a long time. Yeah, it's been like 49 years. Baby, I love you. But I don't agree with everything she say.
Yeah.
Don't mean I'm gonna leave her ass.
Exactly.
I still think America's great. I still think police do a good job.
It is the greatest country.
But goddamn it, I'm gonna speak against the wrong as much as I can until it's right.
Right.
And not just my right, until it's right humanely.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're supposed to speak up for everybody.
That's it.
Because if you don't help the less fortunate, what are you? What I'm saying, you have no real purpose in life.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can have it all, but you're still gonna be missing something.
If you can't give back,
yeah, you're gonna be missing something because you want to be able to pull somebody. Help them out. It doesn't have to be, with money. You just want to give them the knowledge you have and help them out, get out that rut they're in and do better for themselves.
Exactly.
Because if they're doing better, you ain't got to worry about running up in your house. taking what you got.
But hey, if you're listening to the show, we'd love to hear your comment. Please call in at 641-715-0700. Access code 372067. Once again, that's 641-715-0700. Access code 372067. We are Voices in the Struggle. We exist to promote awareness, foster discussion, encourage unity, and bring forth action.
But again, let me talk to you about this. I'm going to answer me this question.
Mm-hmm.
You know, did you see the comment about what's the football ex-player Rodney Harrison? That's his name. Played for the Patriots.
I didn't. What did he say?
He was basically saying Kaepernick shouldn't have said nothing. You know, paraphrasing, because he's not black, all the way black.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Hey,
that's the problem.
If you got any black in you, you black.
You know, he could have been damn white as damn snow.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's still speaking right stuff.
Right. You know, hey, if you see injustice, you say, hey, you got to speak out against it.
Just like this bullshit that Obama wasn't black enough.
Right. Exactly.
Come on, we got to cut that out. Lord, no.
Exactly. Because truth don't care who tell it, just like a lie don't care who tell it.
That's it. That's it.
At all.
You know, if he's right, he's right. I don't give a damn what color he was or is. You know.
Right.
It don't make no difference.
Yeah. It shouldn't make a difference. But I thought that was so crazy. I'm like, okay, where they found you from? You know, you ain't said nothing about a social issue. Only thing you talk about is football.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't heard you say nothing. You know, hey, I can't take nothing. I don't know what you do in your community or whatever you might do in your hood, but we ain't heard nothing from you.
I hate them people that don't do nothing, but talk about somebody who's trying to do something.
Right. Always.
You know, what the hell you done done?
Right. Hey, I don't understand, man. I don't get it. So, hey, but that's crazy.
Wow.
Hey, Kaepernick, do your thing. I support you.
We support you.
Yeah, so hey, do your
That's
thing.
2 former Army veterans.
Yeah.
We support you, big baby.
Yeah, man.
I hope more people follow you. You know, I hope more people of your stature, you know, your platform, your position, your exposure, you know, I hope people follow you.
Yeah, you know, if it don't work out in San Francisco, come to the Dolphins. We'll take you. You know, hey.
Yeah, the Dolphins will take anybody.
Hey man, we're supposed to be serious.
Listen,
talk about my Dolphins.
If you're a Miami fan, you a real fan. Ain't nothing in years.
Look here, we enjoy the sport, okay?
Hey, I'm Redskin, dog. We ain't done too much either.
No, man.
We let my man RG3 go, man.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all did that.
He's I hope he make us pay for it. I'm a diehard Redskins fan. I've always been.
Yeah. Hey, he gonna make y'all pay for it.
We ain't give him a shot.
Y'all gonna pay them with some money, and he finna make y'all pay for it on the field.
We got Cousins unpredictable ass back there.
Yeah. Oh well, terrible thing, man. Terrible thing.
But nevertheless, why you ain't voting, man?
Look, man. I don't know. I'm on the fence. And I do know why I ain't voting. Why I'm on the fence. It's like this, you know. You got. They say you always take the lesser of 2 evils. You know what you can stomach. You know, and both of them are not good. You know, for anybody. I don't care what your race is. You're an American. You in America. They're not good for either one of us. Nobody, because they're not. You listen to how they're talking, what they're talking about, and you follow their track record, their past. They're not talking about anything that's gonna help us, anybody out. But folks who have the haves. They ain't gonna help nobody else out, because that's what the world is going to. You know, either you got it or you don't have it. Because all of us below that are going to be in the same, if you want to call it, class. You know, so they're not going to do anything for us. It's just, and my vote is, I'm like, hey, whoever, you know, the electoral college is going to pick, you know, whoever the winner is for that little state, they're going to pick that one. But I don't see what my vote is going to do this time around, because the only time I ever really voted was when President Obama was running. That's the only time I ever I think I voted for Bush one time by absentee ballot, but I'm from Florida, so that ballot might not have counted.
Your ballot got thrown in the trash if you're from Florida.
I might have been overseas in Iraq when I cast that ballot.
See, but this is the thing. Well, 70% of people voted when Obama President Obama got it out. 70% of African American people. But this is the thing.
Right.
People, if you're a black person, person of color, you should really feel compelled to vote.
Right.
And I get what you're saying. You think your vote might not make any difference or whatever. But that is another strong will that we can impose, because we have to make the black vote count for something. You know what I mean? And we'll lose that leverage if we stop voting. I agree. Trump or Clinton ain't gonna do shit for us.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
They ain't gonna do that. They only gonna, like you said, protect the wealthy.
Right.
But we still have to vote. Our people die for our right to vote. You know, we still have to vote until we get that seat at the table. Until we get somebody that can address our issues.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We gotta vote that person in who's gonna address our issues. Yeah. We gotta get the right one, where we can put our issues in their hands, and they're gonna support us. We're gonna support them so they can support us. But me personally, I think, okay, we can go out there and vote for whoever, Hillary or Clinton, what's the name, Trump. But if we don't form, come together with our own agenda, what we want, because just like I think what Frederick Douglass said, excuse me, power does not concede to anything without a demand. So you got to have a demand on on one of these cats with what you want. You got to come strong. And with politics, you got to come with money. Yeah. You got to come with money. So if we come with some money, and what we want on our agenda, what we need for our neighborhoods, we ain't worrying about nobody else. We're gonna take care of ourselves first. So we got to come strong. So my thing is, I ain't worried about voting, but we have to get together and pool our, get all our stuff together and get our agenda together, what we want, and go to them folks. As one. The more power you got, the more they're gonna look at you like, okay, we gotta respect that, because they coming strong. Because if we taking something from them, they're gonna say, okay, we're gonna look at what y'all want. We're gonna give y'all what y'all want, because y'all demanding what y'all want. So without that, they ain't gonna do nothing anyway. We vote for them. So I'm like, hey, this is another election just like all of them. You're voting for the lesser of two evils.
But if we don't vote, we'll lose that voice.
I don't think so.
We can't afford to lose another voice. Let's say if every black person didn't vote. For one, that'd be a drastic drop in the polls. Okay? For two, we wouldn't have nothing to say about stuff that go on because we didn't vote.
No,
we didn't vote.
Hey, did you see that skit, the comedy thing about George Carlin when he was saying? I think you put it on Facebook when he was saying, "Hey, I don't have no worries about who I voted for, because I ain't vote. That's the ones who voted. Y'all worry about what's gonna happen with them. I know what they weren't gonna do. Anyway, But I don't think we lose our power. If say none of us voted, Trump might get in, Clinton might get in. When we organize, because politics for us only work. I ain't gonna say only work. Really works for us. Affects us locally. Our local politics. That's why you got your senators and your governors, all that. Okay, they speaking for you because you voting them. So if we get together locally and form our unify and get what we want, we can still go to that president even though we didn't vote for him. This is what we want. This is what I'm saying. This is what we want. This
without voting, you saying?
Yeah, without voting, because our vote, the way it's set up, the electoral college picks the president.
Very true.
You got to get so many votes. Whoever win that to get the electoral college, those electoral votes. So
I got to get like 253 out of 270 out of 538.
Yeah, exactly. So the electoral college, they vote for the president. They put their vote in. If they can't figure it out, I think Congress or somebody else.
The House of Representatives pick them.
Exactly. So they do that. So we have to. I'm saying it's other ways. We don't try this. I know folks fought for our right to vote, and this is your right to vote.
People not only fought for our right to vote, people have died for our right to vote.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We didn't start voting until 1968. I'm sorry. 1869.
You got to,
Once we started voting in 1869, we went to the voting polls. They had a box of a jar of marbles.
Right.
Said, tell me how many marbles in that jar before you vote.
Right. Keep you from voting.
Right.
Yeah.
They had so many tactics to keep us from voting. You know what I mean?
Right, I got you.
Because they didn't want us to feel like we was a part of the plan. You know, and we are very much a part of the plan.
Right.
And if we don't continue to practice that vote, then we'll lose a voice. We'll lose a platform. But the thing of it is, what we have to do is demand something for our vote.
Right. We have to.
We are the only community where a foreigner can come in. We all are foreigners, but where somebody who's not from our community can come in, set up a store, take all our money, and go back to where they live.
Right.
We're the only community that does that.
Right.
Just like they come around, they speak at black churches, they come and damn Clinton looking crazy as hell dancing on TV to get the black vote. Then after that, we don't see them anymore.
No more.
We have to demand something for our vote. Right. And we're not doing that.
Yeah, yeah. And that's, like I said, it's part of our problem too. Yeah,
it is. It's a lot of our problem.
Yeah, because I'm like this about this voting thing. Okay, when you deal with somebody, say somebody you know personally, if they lie to you all the time, you know they lying. When they talk to you, you know they lying. You don't deal with them like the same way.
That's
true. You know what I'm
saying?
saying? You feed them with a long
handle spoon.
Yeah, long handle spoon. You feed them like that, and you deal with them only when you want to. And we gotta do them the same way, because I know you're lying to me. You're sitting up here. If you come to my church, I know you're lying. I know what you want. You want my vote, but this is what I want, though.
But this is the thing. When they come around trying to get them votes, when they come around trying to get our votes, then that is the time that we tell them our demands.
Right.
Okay, sure, you can come speak at our church. You can come speak at our community center. But speak on this, and this.
Right.
These are the issues that we're having.
Right.
These are the issues that we're having in our community, in our area.
Right.
How will you address those? Don't come give me a political answer.
Right.
You know, what will you do to address our concerns?
And we gotta hold their feet to the fire.
We don't hold them accountable.
Yeah, we hold your feet to the fire, because this is what we're gonna do if you don't address our issues. You know what I'm saying? We have to do it together. You know what I'm saying? A drastic measure. And
it takes small chunks. Yeah. Because we got to call our aldermen. We got to call our senator. We got to call our congressmen.
Yeah. We got to put them to work.
We got to put them to work because we put them in office.
Right.
You know.
Right. Exactly. And it's like, if they're not, we don't keep them honest. You got to keep an honest man honest. You know, because some of these folks, I believe they get into politics because they want to do good. Because they see something wrong in the communities, but they want to change it. But once they get in there, they see it's something totally different, because the money, that's when the money comes into play. You know, and some of them are well-off folks already. They got their own businesses. They already established, so they got money. But when somebody comes to you with a chunk of change for something, you know, a community project, if I'm in the hood, you know what I'm saying, I got my folks in the hood, I'm the alderman or whatever for that district, and we're trying to get something done, but I'm trying to fight for my folks. If somebody bring me a check, you know, to say, hey, leave that alone. We got this. We're gonna give you a check just to play like you're doing something for them, but don't do nothing. You know, just come sit in the back of the room. We have our meetings, go on about your business. Right. So you have to hold that person accountable. So when they come out that meeting, hey, look here, somebody else gonna be in the meeting too. So we tell everybody, hey, they ain't do what they said they was gonna do. You know,
they have to go into that meeting with an agenda.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You gotta know what we want, what we need. Go in that meeting, address it. Right. Or if you can't address it at that meeting, you have to address it at the next meeting. Yeah. You know. Exactly. We don't hold anybody accountable for anything.
No, we don't.
You know.
We don't, and that's what we got to get back to. Well, we got to start doing. We ain't never started.
We got to start doing it.
Yeah, we got to start doing it, and it's like you say, in our neighborhoods, we vote in who we want to vote in, and because we know, hey, we're backing them. We're going. Hey, this is what we want. We ain't nobody trying to be greedy. We want this as a whole. This is what our families need, this is what our kids need, you know, this is what the community needs. You know, we need a grocery store in there, so we ain't got to go 7-8 miles to a grocery store.
Exactly.
All of us ain't got cars, we catch the buses.
We need a bank in our neighborhood instead of a check casher.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Get rid of all of them.
Right.
Get rid of all of them.
We need grocery stores in our neighborhood instead of convenience stores.
Right.
We got enough liquor stores, we got enough Chinese spots. You know what I mean?
Right.
We need something where we don't have to travel far to still sustain our family.
Right.
Like you said, a grocery store.
That's it.
A drugstore. We got elderly people in our communities that some of them live alone, some of them can't drive.
Right.
They don't have access to a drugstore. You know.
And that's another thing. You know, stuff like that. And that creates businesses within the community. So if somebody can't drive, somebody might have to get a shuttle service.
Right.
You know, instead of using the buses, which don't go on every street or every corner, somebody got a little van shuttle service, taking the elderly to their appointments, dropping them off, and not hit them in the head for astronomical fees.
But it all comes down to the vote. If I get 20 people, I go sit in the room with a congressperson, congressman, a congresswoman.
Yeah.
And I tell her or him our demands. You get 20 people that's not voting.
Right.
You go tell her or him your demands. Who are they gonna listen to?
The one with the most money.
No,
the one with the most money.
See, they're gonna listen to the vote.
No.
They're gonna listen to the one that can put them in the office.
No, yeah, the one with the most money. No,
it ain't about the money.
Yes, it is. Hey, cause look at it. Ask any politician, they need money to run. Right? So if you got a meal, you know, and just on high end. So if you got a meal, they got a meal and a half. Look here, I want you to run. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna back you, but I want you to speak to my issues because you taking my money. You know, and the money we keep coming with the money. Maybe not that much, but we got enough to sustain you and your campaign. You got your building paid for. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Even if we pay for your mortgage while you're in there, you and your family ain't got to worry about it. We need you to speak for us.
So you speaking on how it's already done with people with money.
Yeah,
they call lobbyists.
That's it. And that's what we got to become.
You know. But I'm talking about coming to the black community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
You and your 20 folks ain't gonna pool no money together to pay him or her off enough.
But if you and your 20 folks ain't got no money though either.
We ain't got no money, but we got to vote. And you gonna lose these 20 votes.
Hey.
Well, and I know some more people. My cousin Pookie got a garage on 37th Street. He ain't gonna vote for you either.
Hey, but okay, I understand the local vote. Yeah, I'm with you on that. You gotta have the vote because you want to get those folks in office. You know, because your vote count. Every vote count. Every vote count locally. Now I'm talking about that national presidential vote. Me, like I said, I don't know if I'm voting. I don't feel neither one of them. I don't see them change. They're gonna help us out with, you know, as a community, the black community. I don't see them doing nothing for us. I don't see us making them doing nothing for us. That's the biggest thing. But I don't. Me personally, I know a lot of folks gonna say, "Hey man, you should vote," because people, like you said, people died, and I understand that. But I don't think you do. My local vote count. I know that count for sure. You know.
But what I'm saying is, let's say Clinton. If she gained the black vote, and we get her in office,
right?
She has to. She only gets 4 years. She has to run again. And if she don't address none of the black issues, then we know we can't put her back in office. Right.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I don't know now. Look, let's rewind the clock now. We did that with our president. You know, we put him in office. We helped put him in office. I said that. We helped put him in office. First 4 years, okay, we gave him he's a black president. We know he can't do too much.
We was in awe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We know he can't do too much. You know, because hey, he's the black president.
Watch out now. You're talking about President Obama. Watch out now.
Hey, that's my president too.
Yeah.
We want to mess him up. Second 4 years, okay. I know we're gonna get something now. We was waiting. Just like we've been doing every other. We waiting. I know he gonna give us. He gonna drop something off to us. That's our brother. That's our cousin. He gonna drop something. He care about it. He probably do. I know he do. But we didn't make him do nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna make Clinton do nothing. You know, we ain't gonna make Trump do nothing. And the next one after that, unless we come together and make them do something.
Yeah, we got to come together. But this is really the first time that we've seen Congress really exercise their power.
Right.
They fought him every step of the way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you coming to work with 10 in a cubicle area. You got 10 people, and you the 11th person, and those 10 over there don't like you.
They don't.
But you still got a job to do.
They don't. But,
so you know, it was hard for him.
Oh, it was hard.
Did he do as much as I like him to? No. But knowing what he was facing, you know, I think I'll say I think he did the best he can.
I said they weren't gonna let him do too much. But at the same time, that's where I say the local vote is more powerful. Well, it is more powerful than this presidential vote, because we put those folks in office, whether they're Republican or Democrat, that's up there in D.C. Congress and the Senate. We put them in office. So if they're not addressing the issues that we want, you know, that's why I say, if we come to them as a group, as lobbyists, the black, you know what I'm saying, whatever the party we come, we black
delegation.
Yeah, that's it. We lobbying too. We help put you in office, partner. Look here, this is what we want you to go fight for. This is what we want you to vote for. The president got something on the table that we want. So you need to vote for that, or you ain't got no, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
We're going to see you, we'll holler at you.
And this is the thing. I like to go to the polls and have to choose between Democrat and Republican. I would. You know, since President Obama has gotten into office, the line in the sand has really been defined.
Right.
You're either all the way left or you're all the way right.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really tearing up the fabric of America, because you're pushing all black folks to Democrats, or most of them, and all white folks to Republicans.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be picking the better candidate of the two. You know?
But that's how they have it by design, by party. They get you all mixed up in the party. Okay, my party, this party, that party. Neither one of them, all both of them on the same team to me. You know, they got a couple, like me and you, we friends. We got, you know what I'm saying, we got the same, you know what I'm saying, some of the stuff we like, some stuff we differ on. You know, but we still tight. Just like them, you know, they're on different parties, you know, a basketball team. That's my partner over there on that team. You know, I'm on this team, and when we come to battle, you know, I'm going at you. But afterward, we're going to go eat, get something to drink. You know, we still tight. You know, hey, I ain't like y'all how y'all did that, but it's as a group collective when they do that as a party. But they're on the same team. They're on the same team, all of them, because they the same lobbyist is paying them to do whatever, vote for whatever they vote for. Because when they put something on the thing, some Democrats vote the way Republicans vote, some Republicans vote the way Democrats vote. So all of them on the same team. I know.
Yeah, because at one point we were Republicans.
Right.
Martin Luther King died as a Republican. You know.
Yeah.
Then they initiated something called the Southern Strategy, where the Republicans didn't care about our vote anymore. So we migrated down south, and the Democrats picked us up down south, and then we became Democrats. But you know, the bottom line is, ain't neither one of them done nothing for people of color.
No.
Neither one, Democratic or Republican.
Right.
But we can't give up the ideal of voting. We can't give up the ideal of putting ourselves in a better position. We can't do it.
Like I say, I don't have no problem with anybody voting in the presidential election. Do your thing. That's your right.
I'm trying to get you to vote, Brother Reggie.
Hey, no, man. Hey,
your vote counts.
It ain't counting for that one. You know what I'm saying? I vote locally. And know what pissed me off about local vote? You know, I went to vote, you know, I told you I ain't voted too many times. But you know, I have to claim a party, Democrat or Republican. But I can only vote for that ticket. Why? You know what I'm saying? I want to know why. If I don't like the Democratic candidate, I might want to vote for the Republican candidate because he might speak to some issues I like.
Right.
Why can't I vote over there? You know, why can't I vote for the independent?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's another way to lock you in. You know, which is crazy. I might not want to. You making me vote the way you want me to vote. You know, I got a mind for myself. I can think.
You're right.
Yeah.
You go that the ballot got only your party on the ticket.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
And that's crazy.
It is. It definitely is. So we have to. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm voting because hey, don't neither one of them deserve my little vote.
You gotta vote, Brother Reggie.
Not for the presidential. Hey, who's gonna be the governor?
Hey.
For that joke.
Hey, if you're listening to the show, please give us a call at 641-715-0700. Access code 372067. Once again, that's 641-715-0700. Access code 372067. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear what you think, whether you're going to vote or not. What do you think about Colin Kaepernick sitting down while the national anthem is played? We'd love to hear what you think.
Jeez.
I got some good news, Reggie. Next week, the NFL starts Thursday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's great news.
Go Dolphins. We talked about it. That's it.
Oh, Jesus.
That's it. Go Dolphins. I don't hear about nobody else.
I ain't mad at you, a Dolphin fan.
Hey, Dolphins and Cam Newton. They're my part. Hey, I'm a Cam fan. I ain't no Panthers fan. I'm a Cam fan.
I like Cam Newton. I like Cam Newton.
Yeah.
But I'm burgundy. I bleed burgundy and gold, baby. But the Redskins, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do this year. I really hate Cousins at the quarterback.
I know what y'all gonna do.
But Tony Romo went down just like I knew he would.
Oh yeah, that was funny, right?
He got 108 million. Hell, why get back up?
Oh,
you know,
he ain't have to do nothing. Ain't won one playoff game. I need that type of money. I can do that, Tony.
Okay, horrible.
Tony, I can do that, man.
All Dallas fans, y'all horrible.
Yeah, him and Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones said, I ain't gonna say he said. I don't think none of them owners of them general managers said they making too much money.
Oh yeah.
They make you know how much the price of tickets on? They making too much. I don't need no Super Bowl. If I'm making $100 million, I don't need no Super Bowl. That's my Super Bowl. I can buy a ring.
I mean, the Super Bowl would be great, but you know, I'm doing good.
That's for the players. That's for bragging rights with your boys.
Right.
You know, when you're on your yacht in the middle of the Mediterranean, you know, hey, we won a Super Bowl. Hey, it's good for business. You know, but hey, I ain't mad. Hey, Lowe's and Home Depot can beat all the time. Hey, if your number's better this season, oh well, I get you next year.
That's it.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
But listen, MC Sports Report podcast. The MC Sports Report. They're on Facebook. They do a podcast about sports. They've been picked up by somebody. So they're a really good group of guys. So we're going to have them call in every Thursday and give their NFL picks. So that's the MC Sports Report podcast on Facebook. Check those guys out because they're going to call in this Thursday, next week, once we do our show, and they're going to give their sports picks for the week for NFL. And since it's their very first week, if you get all the picks right, or beat Mr. Cody, who's going to give the sports pick, then we'll send you a MC Sports Report T-shirt.
They got T-shirts too?
They got T-shirts. They're official. They got T-shirts. So remember that next week, on Thursday, we're going to have our very first sports predictions with MC Sports Report, Mr. Cody. And if you get all of the picks right, or you beat Cody, we're going to send out a T-shirt. One T-shirt. Just one T-shirt. We're on the budget. We're on the budget around here now, all right?
All on the budget, bro.
So we're gonna send you a T-shirt, but you have to go to their show and comment on their podcast. Then we'll shoot your shirt out to you. We'll let you know who the winner is, and we'll shoot it out. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good news. Good news.
So, you know, we're doing good things. We got a banner, y'all. See that? We're moving up. We're moving up. We're gonna get it right, baby. Yeah. You know.
$15.99.
You know, we doing this for the love. We ain't getting we ain't making nothing off of this. But we're providing a voice on issues, on black issues. But you don't have to be black to call in. Everybody has an opinion. We'd like to hear yours.
Yeah, okay? We let that dude Clarence call in. Hey.
Clarence. You know, man, I've been looking for that guy on Facebook. I've been looking for him.
Yeah, I don't want to find him, man. He on TV.
Huh?
He on TV.
he up there with Sheriff Clark.
Yeah.
and Mr. Clarence Thomas.
No bootlicking. They call it cooning.
Cooning. They love us.
Cooning 101 in that Mississippi.
Hey.
The great state of Mississippi.
But if you are in Georgia, like we are, please make sure you be careful out there. We are under severe thunderstorm and state of emergency by your governor, Governor Deal, 56 counties in Georgia. So y'all be careful out there. Ready to go?
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for joining us today.
I want to thank y'all for listening.
Definitely.
Make sure you leave us some comments. You know, we still want to hear what you think. You know, we want to hear your thoughts about the show. And, you know, that's it.
Appreciate y'all.
This is Big Ant.
This is Brother Reggie.
And we out.